Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm Dan, that's Stephen, and we're a married couple travelling full-time in our VW campervan, Daisy. In 2021 we were at a crossroads, continuing jobs we no longer felt passionate about or make a bold choice to change our path and explore new horizons. Needless to say, we chose the latter and began our new quest for adventure and discovery. This was the beginning of our story, the excitement, the nerves, the trials and the joys. Who knows how far the road will take us and who knows for how long. Whatever happens, we wanted to track our journey for ourselves, our friends and family and anyone who wants to join us for the ride. So sit back, relax and come along dear. We've just got our first van.
Yay! I'm so terrified because now we're going to drive it.
But now we're in our first van.
We're here.
And we're going.
We're going to Tesco's.
And we're off.
I've almost nearly clopped another car because obviously this is longer than what I'm used to.
Well, we're not dead yet, so we're alright so far.
Into a spot. So I have no experience driving vans, so this is like...
You got in the van, you've driven it for 5 minutes before we filmed this video.
Yeah.
And that's literally it.
And I had to ask the man to pull it out of the parking spot because I was a bit scared to try that myself.
And there it is.
Daisy.
Daisy the van. After months of van deliberation, Daisy came along. She seemed like the perfect balance, big enough to take everything we need, but small enough to drive pretty much anywhere. And for Stephen, who's our driver, it was an ideal step up from the car he was used to. Daisy is a 1996 VW T4 Swift with over 110,000 miles on the clock. The jury's still out on some of those stickers, but we decided to keep her original name, Daisy. We thought it bad luck to mess with her given title, which we find rather sweet. We even have a couple of guests along for the ride. You right there, guys? Enjoying the view, Gizmo? Life in Daisy began as soon as the keys hit the ignition, which meant no sooner had Stephen taken the wheel, we were living and breathing a life on the road. Nothing like learning at the deep end, and there is certainly a lot of learning. Hopefully we're going to have a good day. Oh wait, we're not, because the seatbelt's broken and all the bits have fallen out. Before all this, however, we decided to keep it local for a couple of weeks while we adjusted to our new home on wheels.
Let's have a look.
First night cooking in Miss Daisy.
And what delights does Miss Daisy have for
Miss
us
Daisy
today?
has a frozen meal.
What's doing right now? I've got my top
Things are
off.
going well.
Dan's broken something.
That just fell down.
Never mind, keep smiling.
Keep smiling.
Chucked our lives away for this.
Come along, dear.
Come along, dear.
So this will be our little van tour. So this is our kitchen.
Well, it needs work. We're going to do some
We've
stuff to
literally
it.
got it today. Behind Daniel's head there, we have the bathroom, which nobody's used yet.
The ensuite.
The ensuite, yes. Some little storagey bits.
It all needs a clean. It all needs a sorting out. We got the van today and it was dark and we just got the keys and we went. And we have sorted nothing out.
Yeah, so I was being a bit impulsive and just decided, right, okay, let's get the insurance and we're doing it now and then we're going out tonight. So it's very late. These are our little chairs. This is our little table. Can't really see it very well. I'll do a better video another time. This is the other side. So obviously it's quite tiny. But it looks smaller in this camera than it actually is. Maybe we'll do what everybody else does and cheat and put wide angle lenses on, just like the estate agents do.
Good morning, it is our first morning in the van.
Well, it's very, very windy.
It's very windy and it's just felt quite cosy in here
It wasn't
actually.
cold.
Nope,
Wasn't cold at
not
all.
cold at all. And this is our view this morning. So that is our view this morning. And we got a lovely rainbow there, which has got to be a good sign, right?
Yeah,
It's a good sign. Morning.
How'd you feel today, Dan?
Alright, refreshed. And we've just made our fresh coffee from our cafetiere, which is lovely.
Because we're posh.
Because we're
now.
very posh, like
We're very posh.
very proper posh. We never, ever, ever made coffee like this at home,
No.
and now we've made it twice in a row. I mean, what? It's
to posh coffee in a van.
We tried to keep track of days and park ups, but as you can see, things soon got confusing.
Good morning. It is day 7? It's day 7.
Day 7. What's
Day
the day?
6.
It's Wednesday.
Hang
Tuesday,
on.
Thursday.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday,
6.
Wednesday. Good morning. It is day 7 and our 7th night in a 7th different spot.
Is it 7?
Yeah, take 3. Good morning. It is day 6 after 5 nights in 5 different places. No, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. No. Take 3, 5. Good morning. It is day 7 after 6 nights in 6 different places. And that's all I've got to say.
Whatever day it was, at this point we were fully engrossed in van life and decided to take an autumn walk on the beautiful North Downs in Kent. After more adventures close by, and as we adjusted to what on earth we were doing, our journey took us west to Cheddar Gorge in Somerset, where things didn't quite go to plan.
Where are we, Stevie?
On a hill.
We've gone up about 10 feet. We're in Cheddar Gorge because we stopped. So Cheddar Gorge in the Mendips, southwest Somerset.
Look at this hill.
Okay, look at this hill, he says. So Stephen has just seen those steps.
I already saw them.
Yeah, he had them eyed up.
Knew.
And there's a
I know what I'm facing the other way.
sense of kind of
A bit more mystery.
horrifying dread on his face, like running out of beer or something. It's nothing. I'm going to slip over as I say that because this is awful.
You are.
But that's because I'm holding a camera.
Terrible time.
It's not terrible karma. He's trying to multitask. Somebody's got to film Stephen. We need to be back within the hour because this is some very dodgy paths. These are some very dodgy paths and we don't want to be walking on them when it's dark and we've got no torches. You know when you do those things and you think that's a good idea, we'll go an hour before sunset and we'll just trek up the top of a muddy path and, you know, never mind we haven't got torches. Obviously that makes so much sense. And we still haven't found a way down yet, so we either need to head back immediately or hope there's a way down on the way up, because otherwise we're going to be stuck. But we need to go, the sun's setting and we don't want to get stuck. As Stephen has quite rightly pointed out, the health and safety aspects of this trip
It's questionable.
do leave a lot to be desired, and there will probably be words afterwards, probably a letter written. Oh my god, I've just been an absolute idiot and taken us on the worst. There was a sign that pointed down, it was a stile, and it seemed to be going in our it seemed to be a path. I looked on a map and it was a path, but it's led us down a slope, and this is really dangerous and we're nearly at the bottom, so I think we're going to be fine, but we need to be more careful, and we've just this is all my fault. He said he's got a big posterior to slide down on. Yeah, well, I haven't. What about me?
Well, we managed to get safely back to the van in the end, but because we were so relieved, we entirely forgot to film it. Anyway, the next stop on our travels was Exmoor in Devon.
Okay, so we're going up. We're in Exmoor, and we have just been, for the last 5 minutes, we've been travelling on an upward trajectory. Daisy is getting there. She's struggling, but she is getting there just about. And we keep going up and up and up and up, but I think we're getting to the top. And we had a hairy moment where it felt like we were going to reverse backwards and go downhill like some kind of cartoon. But I think we're all right. And I think we've peaked. So we're on our way to Cornwall. We're stopping in Exmoor Park, somewhere, Linton maybe, somewhere near the coast. And we're going to see what that's like in the morning, have a walk before we make our way down to, there's a car coming, to Tintagel, which we'll do in the afternoon, I expect. We found another steep path, which we're walking down, another steep path that seems like you could fall head over tit in an instant. Stephen's delighted, of course. So we're on the Exmoor coast. We're somewhere between Minehead, is it? Yeah, and Linton, I forget. I can't remember. Here she comes, Miss Thanet. And we are heading to a beach, I believe. I'm not sure if it is an actual beach. Shingle, sand, who knows? We will find out. So Glenthorne Beach, that's where we're going. No idea how long it takes. It still looks like we're some way from the coast. Oh, the sound of that water. I want to drink some. You probably can.
Yeah, you can, haven't you?
Oh my God. So I can see the head of a deer. I'm filming it. The quality is obviously not very good. Hang on, is that a branch? I think it's a deer. It is, isn't it?
It's not moving, is it?
We're just filming a branch right now. I don't know, it looks... Okay, we just saw some deer. And obviously, deer being the shy creatures they are, kind of just disappear before you can get anything. The deer disappear. I think I've just been filming a branch. Anyway. Yeah. Stephen's got his little walking stick. Keeping upright. Yeah. I need one, but I haven't found one yet.
Money, use what's in nature.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're trying to find the beach. And the sign's sometimes there, sometimes not. I guess downwards makes sense. I mean, we're not going to walk up to the beach, are we? Well, maybe we are. And this might go, in fact, it might take us all the way down. So we've finally made it down. It was very slippy. And we're now on, I think it's called Glencombe Beach. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Just coming out of that countryside onto this. It's like an adventure, isn't it? It's like discovering like another island you've never, like uncharted territory kind of thing. I feel like I'm in Uncharted or Tomb Raider or something. Now what do we do? But there is, I think, where we were following that little stream down that seems to get bigger, there is a waterfall that comes right out on the beach, and I think it's that same stream. So we're going to have a look at that in a sec. The beach is just giant boulders and stones, and they're all so smoothed out by the tide. Look, they're so rounded. Oh, there's two waterfalls. So it turns out there is not just one waterfall, there are two. It's things like this is why we're doing this, because we would never have got to see it. And it's like a stopgap, you know, like stopping at a petrol station. But everything's amazing. And to come and see these little things, and for that to pop up, I don't know what I'm saying. This is why it's worthwhile. This is why we're travelling in a van, because we can move, we can stay, we can see something new, move on, and there's no commitment. It's whatever we want to do that day. The journey is what we make it. It's not set out for us. It's not like some typical holiday that you get to do maybe once a year if you're lucky. And even at this time of year, we're in December now, and there's still so much to see.
We even got to see some deer in the end. Okay, so the footage wasn't great and it was from a distance, but we'll take it.
Hello, Mr. Deer. Or Mrs. I've no idea.
That was a taste of our first few weeks of van life. We didn't plan anything, so we didn't have much to work with. Nonetheless, we thought it'd be fun to record our journey for the memories. Video editing is new to us, but we're working on it. If you have any tips to help us improve, we'd love to hear from you, so please leave any advice in the comments. And if you could like and subscribe to our channel, that would be great, as there is definitely more to come. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.